Yanini why? And welcome to Comments Below. Who are you?
David Vianic.
This is a show where you leave your comments below. Some of them are a bit, some of them are a bit. And then we have this epic moment in the show. On a Tuesday it's called
Comment of the Week.
But on a Friday it's called
Worst Comment of the Week.
Today's show we speak about people doing the Vianic. Yes, the everyone.
Quiff Up, baby.
We do our predictions. We're going to bring back predictions, tell you who we think is going to win, so on and so forth. And we have the Fantasy Premier League. Yes, me and David asked you to join our Fantasy League, and I'll tell you what, a lot of you joined.
What a great response. Over 1,000 members in only a week, but you know the code will be up again, so make sure to click on that if you haven't and join.
Let's kick off and talk about the Fantasy Premier League. John NHOJ. For the Fantasy Premier League, you guys should review the best and worst performances of the week. Hashtag challenge time.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. So who is your best performer, do you feel, in your team?
My best performer was, well, Sturridge.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he could have gotten a few more goals, maybe even a hat-trick, maybe 2 goals to kind of boost my points. You know, I just felt he is definitely going to score, put him as captain. And my defence has done really well, so all my defenders were on clean sheets. How about you?
Me, I made my captain, Robin van Persie. Not only did he score 2, yes, he was my captain, so that was pretty good for me. Also, I have Petr Cech in goal, nice little clean sheet. The worst individual for me happened to be an individual that plays at the carpet. He got sent off and he got -2 points.
Oh, you have him.
Lauren Koscielny.
How are you an Arsenal fan? I feel as a true fan, you cannot have someone like Robin van Persie in your team. Because I was thinking about it, but I thought, no, I just can't.
In life, sometimes you've got to, you know, put your feelings aside.
Compromises?
You have to come to compromise. And I don't want to be a loser in life because then I'm really being an Arsenal fan. So I thought, you know what, let me put pride aside and bring on somebody that I feel, he gave us 1 good season, loads of good half seasons, and he's given Man United 1 good full season, and I expect another. So I made Robin van Persie not only my captain, but my individual.
It's a popular choice with Robin van Persie, because I think, you know, last season, top scorer, regular goal scorer, he does score, he's going to get you points. Smart choice.
We don't know all the points, because as we're actually recording the show, they are still adding up all the bonus points, so on and so forth. But I can tell you, an individual that had a fantastic performance and got 15 points. As a goalkeeper, give him a round of applause.
Simon Mignolet! S'il vous plaît! Voulez-vous plus? Comment tu t'appelles? Bonjour, samedi, je dors le McDonald's.
That is the Premier Fantasy League Player of the Week.
Player of the Week!
Because if you're a goalkeeper getting 15 points, I mean, that's ridiculous.
It doesn't happen often,
Yeah,
especially in Fantasy Premier League.
Exactly. Saved, penalty in the final minute, clean sheet, debut. I'll tell you what, fella, looks like value for money for 10 million.
And if you captained him, which I think was a very, very rare choice, please leave a comment. You know, leave us some proof. Send us a photo of the fact that you captained him, which is a bloody great decision.
And David, would you like to tell me the worst player of the week, as I told you the best?
The worst was actually Koscielny from Arsenal.
Conceded a penalty, sent off after 2 bookable offences. We conceded 3 goals.
Oh.
All right, so I would like you to send myself and David, the player that done extremely well for you in your Fantasy Premier League, maybe someone that you didn't expect to do well, but send us the worst as well.
Make sure to join the league. If you haven't, click on the link below. We need more players. Fantasy, Copa 90. Woohoo.
We can't ask you to join the league and not give you an incentive.
No, it makes no sense.
So, yeah, whoever's leading the league after every month, we're going to give them a prize. They might be on the wall. They might get another prize. Who knows? It might be on your wall in your house.
Maybe like I could cut off a bit of my quiff and give it to them.
Now, that is a prize.
And then they could put it in their hair, and then their quiff grows even more.
Don't ask for things like, you know, I don't know, a trip to Sri Lanka. I don't think we can provide that. A trip to Brixton, that might be a little bit more believable.
£1 million. We can't do £1 million.
do that.
That's not our budget for the year.
So, this is obviously a rarity in Croydon, so much so they have to announce when they are a DJ. Because DJ Croydon, the whole of Croydon,
DJ Croydon
has said, bueno, you should start doing predictions again. Well, we're going to do predictions again, yes, but we're going to do it with a bit of a twist. So we're not going to go through every single game and be extremely formal. We're going to pick the games that we feel are the most exciting for the forthcoming weekend and speak about them. Let's start off with Monday Night Football, not brought to you by Gary Neville, no. Brought to you by David Vianic, who is playing.
Manchester United versus Chelsea.
So Chelsea, good start to the season. They go into this United game now, good spirits, but it's Manchester United. It's Old Trafford. Last season, the best player in the Premiership, David Luiz, completely trolling on the field.
This is where Dom can be defined, I think. Because if Chelsea go to Man United and walk away with it, you are going to be sensing trouble at the Man United camp.
And I think the game's going to be won and lost in midfield. Chelsea's midfield is just an embarrassment of talent.
Absolutely threatening.
You can't have that much talent. It should be illegal.
It's the British Bayern Munich. So I'm going to have to go for Chelsea winning 2-1.
Yeah, that sounds like a good result. I can see Chelsea taking the lead, probably Van P getting an equaliser, and then just an amazing goal from someone at Chelsea. You can choose who you like, from Hazard to Oscar to Grammy. You choose who you want.
Matter. You tell us what you think, but in the next game.
Jose Mourinho. All right, next game. Saturday, 12:45. Arsene Wenger, if you're watching, that's tomorrow. If you're watching this, you shouldn't be. You should be sorting out the team. Buy someone. Do something. I'll tell you, it's going to be a tight game, but it'll be a test of Arsenal's character. You lost your first Premiership game that you should have won.
The pressure is on Wenger because with 2 losses, and if he doesn't buy anyone, what is he showing for that? What is he doing in his summer? Where was he? Ayia Napa? Malia? Was he in Ibiza crew? Ibiza crew with DJ Croydon. Wenger, where are you?
All right, it is time for...
Do the Vjanic. You guys have been sending in your quiff ups, your do the Vjaniches, and they continue to amaze me week in, week out on the Friday show. I love you guys. First of all, talking about Daniel Boo. Yakasha, that's a good quiff. He's got a big left on top. You know what? This guy, he's got like a 3 or a 2 on the side. It's amazing. He's got an Arsenal top on. Don't really appreciate that. However, quiff, very, very good. Sleepy Sloth, Cookie Logan, you like Calix, the YouTuber, but you have got very spiky hair. More off the sides, please. I do like your quilt. It is pink. Next person, Kemal Onen. I'm still not impressed, but what are your thoughts, David? You have a curly quiff up. I'm not impressed with your unimpressed face. It's a nice curly quiff up. Very, very nice. But Kemal, you remember the rules. Shirts back on. Thank you very much. Ben McGregor, moving on. Ben, this is like your 70th time on this feature. I'm starting to wonder, do you even watch football or do you just come on the show for quiffs? And you may just be here for quiffs because you're back to school. You've dyed the top like a real bad man. And you look really threatening. I wouldn't want to meet you in an alleyway. But, ahoy! This is Impaka. Impaka Warrior. You win Quiff Up this month, this week, this year. He said, Quiff Up looks so bad. I can't believe I did it. But I better freaking get a mention. Guess what, bro? You got a mention right at the end. And it's absolutely mind-blowing. It looks like a volcano. It looks like a mountain. It's the 17th wonder of the world. These quiffs, I can't even comprehend anymore. Mine is too simple. What do I need to do to be better than these people? Dye it pink? Ooh. However, keep leaving your photos. Keep atting me, Poet, Copper90, Quiff Up, Do the Vjanic. I love you. It's that time! Quick fire round.
Quiff Up. 3, 2,
1! Compadre from Argentina! Alos Dios! I like armpits for a hobby! I pity you. New season feels like Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas. Harry Cereal! Hala Madrid, come on, Bale! He's not there yet. I believe in a city with a hero. Carpet Man Hackney. Carpet Man! Norwich Win Premier League. Gary Hooper, 33 goals. Norwich for life! If David doesn't get his haircut, I'm going to unsub. Please, I got it! I've never been unsubscribed for comments below for like 8 months. Haven't ever been on the show. You've been on the show. God, chop off the quiff. Never. My mother's always enjoyed raking leaves. If a commentator ever screams bar on this, it'll sound like an angry sheep. Bah! Yeah. Dumb dolphins of mainstream. I hate when people ask for likes. Like if you agree. Champions League winner. Victoria Plisnin, 100% probably not. Vjanich's dad is the man. He is the man. If I get a quick fire out, shit happened. Comments below for Samoa. Hello. Kopadai from Iraq. Hello, Iraq. Oh, Christian Benteke. Hello. Yes, he said it's become a fuggy time. Say the same. Will it be moist time or will stoppage time to become regular? No! Show us the tablets you read from!
Your mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Don't say another word!
Well, we got 22.
We're maintaining this whole consistency of staying in the 20s zone. And I like that.
20s.
19 wasn't good.
You know what I liked about this quickfire round?
Go on.
People were telling us where they are watching from.
That's good. But I want to know that you're genuinely watching from there, because anyone can type anything. So give us something that unique about where you're watching from. So if you're watching from...
Send a photo in, maybe.
Send a photo.
If you are from Iraq, send us a selfie of you with Basra in the background.
But you have to leave a comment as well. So leave the comment, and then make sure your YouTube name is the same as your Twitter name.
And we can put up the photos in the show.
Of where you're from in the what? I was from Jamaica.
Where are you from? A new wall segment?
Where are you from sounds alright.
Let's do it like, where are you from? We already had that. Where are you from? Is that alright?
That's really aggressive, I like that.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
So what we want to find out is where you from?
Ipswich. See, I told you straight away, I was really intimidated.
But we need you to just send us a photo. Where you from? And then we can put it up on a wall, we can include it in the show.
Alright, 22. Very impressed though. I'm impressed with 22, but now.
I've run out of epic poses.
Nah, you can never run out of epic poses. Believe in yourself. That's epic. It's time for that epic moment in the show. Only described as on a Friday. In Swedish!
Basta! Kommentaren från veckan!
Now I have Swedish friends, so I'm gonna find out straight away if that is trolling. I have a lot of Swedish friends.
My Vuji senses tell me it's okay.
All right, let's go through a couple, and before we actually pick the worst comment of the week. Seb Warbed, dancing in the moonlight, jumpers.
Alexander McCaw. How many jumps would a jump if
Alexander McCaw again. Pom.
Chucky Fitzy. Why did a man wear an apple on his toe? Because his father was really Swedish. What? Matthew Pummel. Arsenal has the word arse in it. That's it. That's the joke. Kind of like that one.
I cannot breathe.
Should I do the next one as well?
Please.
Sean T. I had fizzy water, and the thingy had a balls that never strop in the Copper 9000 in the nuts with a bird and the thinking of food. And we will win balls. We are the number.
You're right.
Bring back to life.
I can't. Oh, mate.
Roses are red, violets are red, tulips are red.
Bushes are red, trees are red. I said your garden on fire. The sick revolution. I don't know. This is amazing.
Nah, this week, the worst comments of the week are actually the best comments of the week.
They're so good.
But they're so bad, they're good. Sean T, for blowing my mind. I'm going to have to give it to Sean T.
Oh, can we have everyone in the stage? I'll give a round of applause.
Please. Worst comment of the week, but amazing.
We are on to the segment which happens after the worst comment because we actually haven't done it for a while. It is the segment known as
Interior Decoration Suggestion of the Week.
Oh, that was beautiful, that melody. You should definitely join One Direction.
Solemn.
Now, you know, you should join One
I've
Direction.
got the quiff.
You've
got the body frame, I've got the voice. Fifth Direction.
So, throughout the many weeks, it's been Herman Shanklebottom, Bengal. Herman Shanklebottom, Bengal. Herman Shanklebottom, Bengal. David Vianic, who has won?
The man who won was Ben Gow.
Give him a big round of applause. He deserves that. Ben, you deserve it, son! Can leave it coming! Ben! Now, the reason why Ben was in the mix is because he actually invented challenge time. He created it.
Challenge time.
It's only because of Ben Gow.
A key segment of the show.
Ben, you've contributed so much.
You're an innovator.
So we are going to place you on the wall. But everyone within this place in Hackney is afraid of Herman Shanklebottom. And for that reason, and that reason only, he's going to go on the wall as well. And we have to give him a round of applause.
Of course.
Because the comments he leaves, we might not be here next week.
Congratulations, Herman. Please don't kill us.
All right, come, let's go, David.
Let's go.
Ben Gal, you're going there.
Herman. It's going to look amazing, like, by the end of the year when it's just, like, people.
Full of everything, yeah. I think it's going to look amazing. So we are at the end of the show. If you would like to be on the wall, look to my left. Beyonce, yes, answer the question regarding these wonderful bits of clothing here. You could get on the wall. If you're unaware of what I'm talking about, watch Tuesday's episode. It answers all them wonderful questions there. Okay, Fantasy League. Yes, the Fantasy League that we created for Copper 90. If you are top of that league at the end of every month or at the end of a month, yes, you could also be on the wonderful wall. But someone said, that the individual is Super Funk Monka, said, you need that Mexican kid on your wall. By that Mexican kid, I believe he's referring to Brandon.
Brandon the man.
If you want to see Brandon the man on the wall, also adopted the same haircut as David Vianic, please let us know and we can put Brandon on the wall.
Hashtag Brandon for the wall.
Brandon for the wall.
Leave your predictions for tomorrow. Keep doing the Vianic. Quiff Up. We love you. Leave your comments.
And make sure you don't forget to tell us.
Where you from?
Sweden. Bye!
Love you, Mum.
I have a lot of Swedish friends. About 99.5% of them are females. There's one we're not too sure about. But
one of those ones.
Yeah.
But you're like, mate.
Yeah.
Miss.
Then you just go to, hi.
Hey, you called him a universal name. You're like, hey, Sam.
Yeah. Oh.
And then you're safe. But then they're like, my name's not Sam.